India, the USA, Great Britain, the Netherlands, Venezuela. People from these and many other countries of the world live with us side by side. They are working, starting families, growing up children and simply enjoying life in Kazakhstan. In our program Connecting Cultures, they share their stories that had occurred before they came to Kazakhstan and after they arrived here. From them we will learn how the experience of staying in our country has changed their destinies.
One never knows what will happen tomorrow, what corner of the world one's destiny will have led to. Thus, the guest of our today's program, Ali CAGRI Altaylı, who has spent most of his life in a country distant from his homeland, recently has found himself in Kazakhstan. Ali's native town is Ankara, the capital of the Republic of Turkey. The city is an important commercial and industrial center of the country up to date, and it still keeps safe the architecture of ancient times. Our hero spent his happy childhood years in this marvelous city. Ali was delighted to pass the time together with his parents. Also, he always had lots of friends. The hero of our program remembers Turkey as a country the culture of which is remarkable for maintaining by the people close relationship with their relatives, friends and neighborhoods, as well as for supporting each other. This is just the warm relationship Ali was short of in his further life. Was your childhood a bright period of life?
It was the best times of my life, actually. When we were kids, we didn't have this PlayStation or Xbox or any kind of computers. So we were always outside playing on the streets. Like I have two brothers and a sister, so we were very active. Like my mom was going crazy. So she actually didn't want us in the house because we were like making too much noise. So every day we would be outside all day until the sun went down. You know, we used to play football with the other kids, ride bicycles. You know, active kids, like not like to this age. This age, everybody's like on their iPads, iPods, like computers all the time, always in the house. So it's different. We're always looking for some type of game, you know, to play.
Were you a responsible child who always obeyed parents and helped about the house, or did your parents pamper you?
I was not until my brother was born. And my two brothers were born, so I was the eldest child, so I had to be responsible. So I was always taking care of them and, you know, like make sure they were out of trouble. I used to listen to my father, my mom, parents, because they had enough kids to worry about, so I had to be responsible. So I tried my best.
Had you any dreams in your childhood that you realized then?
Well, when I was a kid, I used to watch movies like a lot, and I always wanted to go to America. That was one of my dreams, and this became true. But also I wanted to be a famous football player. I wanted to go to the space, astronaut, like those kind of dreams too when I was a kid. Obviously they did not become a reality, but like overall I'm happy, satisfied with what I've become.
Tell us about your life outside of your home country.
I left my home country, which is Turkey, in 1993 of January. Father used to do business in Central Asia, Turkey and Europe, and then he decided to just take all of us to America for educational purposes. So we all went, and then it was funny, he bought a house, and then he put us in school in one day. He bought furniture, TV, everything, and then second day, he went back. And then we stayed there.
At an early age, the hero of our program realized that it is essential to have a good education and that there are much more benefits of omnivorous erudition. 6 months after coming to Virginia, the family took a decision to leave this state in order to receive education in private boarding schools in the state of Pennsylvania. Later, Ali went to Connecticut, where his two brothers were studying, and he wanted to stay close by them. After some time, our hero was already in California, and then he returned to the District of Columbia to be educated in Washington, D.C. How was formed your further life in the USA?
So everybody finished college, university. I actually went to two places, Strayer and George Mason. In George Mason, I studied economics. It was a BS degree, Bachelor of Science, and at the same time, one of my uncles had a restaurant too. And then I was also helping him out at the same time. And also I did like a minor of business at Strayer College at the same time. So after university, I decided to stay in the same industry, service industries.
What has led you to Kazakhstan?
2 years ago, I was in New York City, and my uncle has been doing business here in Kazakhstan for about 20 years. The main business is not like this industry restaurant, but it's mainly construction, but it's like a holding, so it has a lot of different fields, like movies, energy, construction, and then they wanted to go into the food business too. He came for a gala and to promote his new movie, and then we met, and then he actually offered me to come to Kazakhstan. He told me that they would be opening a chain of restaurants, and then he would like me to be in charge of them, the director. Not just restaurants, also some fast food and some exports, imports of like seafood too. Yeah. And then I said, first let me think about it for about 3-4 months, because I was happy living in America. And then I looked at like what he had to offer me, and I liked it, and I really want to do a change in my life, because I usually do a change every 4 years or 5 years in my life. Otherwise, I get bored doing the same thing. So this was like a complete new adventure. So I said, okay. I said, I'm gonna come. At first, I was kind of skeptical about coming, but then once I came, I realized that like all my fears were like unnecessary, because this was a lot better than I expected. And like the first week, I could tell that I would like really love living in this country.
What prospects have you seen for yourself in this country?
First of all, what I'm trying to do is like, the main reason I came is like bringing the traditional culture of Eastern Mediterranean, like seafood culture, to Kazakhstan. For me, I wanted to expand, like, okay, I came, we opened a restaurant, and then we want to expand it to a couple places, like to a franchise in Almaty and then to Astana, all over Kazakhstan slowly, not just like fine dining, also maybe like fast food franchises, and also like just like seafood, you know, doing like export, import, and selling it to everybody all over Kazakhstan. And then maybe like move on to like different countries in the region, like Kyrgyzstan and Russia, you know. So that's the main prospect that I saw for me. So now we're going in the right direction. Things are moving like in the right direction, and I'm happy so far. So.
The hero of our program might be termed a gourmet, as he often goes to various restaurants with the purpose of tasting new dishes and likes to cook at home as well. Ali doesn't give preference to only one cuisine, but delights the unique taste of each of them. Besides, sometimes our hero assists the chef of a restaurant he's in charge of in preparing some dishes. Each time, Ali changes the way of cooking or the bunch of spices in order to get new taste. In addition, as the hero of our program has gained experience from cocktail masters thanks to his job, he hones his skills in this part as well. Ali, what interesting hobbies do you have?
So I was a kid, I remember reading a lot of comics and I started drawing. And I used to love drawing cartoons. Now I don't do that anymore. Sometimes I do for fun, just you know, as a hobby I do. Also, I love, I'm a big movie fan. I really like watching movies, and just because like my uncle, I mean, we also have like a movie business too. Not like, I like to make movies, like be involved, not acting wise, but like in maybe like producing wise and editing wise, going to the, talking to the producers and like giving my opinion. Like I love independent movies. For sport, I like snowboarding better than skiing, but I like skiing too. I can do both, but not like at professional levels. But like I think snowboarding is more fun. Actually, I'm really happy that we have like a ski resort at Şimbolak. It's very close. We go there every day. You know, people like should take advantage of that.
In order to keep a healthy lifestyle, Ali also goes to a fitness center and swim in a local pool regularly. What places in Kazakhstan do you like to visit?
Obviously Şimbolak, Medya, I love. The first time I came, the first thing that caught my eye is like the nature and mountains, how beautiful they are. I've been to Astana and a couple different cities. Astana, like beautiful buildings. But after a couple days, I realized like it's like they got like all the best buildings throughout the world and they put them all together. It has like a Las Vegas, like Dubai kind of vibe. Like I like to take the dog out, to go to like Almarasan. Because I'm still like commonly new to this country, I still have a lot to go see, basically. A lot of places to explore.
And what have you noted for yourself about this country?
Since I came, like the thing, like okay, it's a different country, different culture, but the culture was very close to me. Like I'm originally from Turkey, so like there's some similarities. You know, little things, stuff like that. I like that in December there's a lot of like corporate parties, celebrations, Christmas parties for the companies, stuff like that. Also, like the holidays here are like very big, and I love how like the traditional Kazakh holidays are like honored too at the same time. So it's like a combination of different like holidays. And also, what I've noticed on a personal level is since I came, like I've been very comfortable. I've been very lucky enough. Like for example, first time I came, I made a lot of friends, like in different types of industry. I feel I'm very lucky because if I didn't have these, maybe I would not be very happy. It would be a different lifestyle. I have a good job that I love, like live in a great place.
Ali CAGRI Altaylı endears himself to everyone by his cheerful temperament, sociability and great hospitality as well. It's human nature to be in search of a place that one could call home and start a family there. Ali CAGRI Altaylı has found a lot of good in Kazakhstan, and as his ancestors came from Central Asia, the odds are that the hero of our program will find his home in our country.